What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trailer Talks. As you can see, Brandon is not here with us today. I brought a new human being with me. This is Clay. He's a buddy of mine. I've known him for pretty much forever, almost at this rate. We went to high school together, and he's going to join me today for our fun little session. So we got, a good line of trailers for you guys today, as we do every week. We're going to be talking about Infinity War, the newest trailer, Deadpool 2, Isle of Dogs, Krypton, which is a sci-fi show, the new Grinch movie with Benedict Cumberbatch, and The Titan, which is a Netflix movie. So I think we should just go ahead and jump right in.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this first trailer is the Infinity War trailer, and I was super excited for this trailer. What did you think about it? A lot of hype? Yeah, this is a really, really good trailer. I love everything they did with this trailer of how they gave us more backstory of Thanos. They gave us more to look forward to. They didn't really tell us a lot exactly about what's still going to be going on and supposedly who's going to be dying, because it looks like there's a lot of intense moments, but I know there's been rumors going around of Avengers dying and stuff.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot more action and less back talking or whatever than some of the Marvel movies.
I mean, maybe, but you have to think though. This is a 2.5-hour movie with, I believe, it's a cast of 35 heroes.
Right. They all have to meet up too.
Yeah, and they all have to meet up, and there has to be some sort of backstory with Thanos of how he became who he is, which might happen at the very beginning, from what I can tell. I do love Captain America's look, though. The whole nomad look that he's got going on. It kind of gives him the fact of, he's just given up on everything and his old identity and stuff like that. So, seeing him in the way that he is now is definitely a big change for seeing him go from the, America's, playboy kind of person to the guy who's just I'm going to wreck everything. I don't know how I feel about the look of the order that follows Thanos necessarily. They look kind of odd. Yeah. Speak up, boy.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I do like the casting choices they've kept throughout the Avengers in general, and how they've decided to finally bring everybody together. I know there's going to be a lot more Marvel movies after this, though, so.
It also looks like they're all over the world, because there's clips from Wakanda and New York.
Yeah, it looks like there's definitely going to be a lot in Wakanda, a lot in New York. There was a lot of stuff mentioned about them being on the planet Titan, which is going to be a ruined out, like an outland kind of just desert of Thanos' old planet. So I think they might be traveling there too. So I definitely like the trailer. I like everything they did with it. I like the fact that it's just kind of a big hype. Because the first time, and every time I watch this trailer, it brings a grown man to tears. Because it's just beautiful. Everything is well done on it. It tells you exactly what you need to know about the movie without telling you too much. And that's one of the big things that we talk about here on Trailer Talks. It's not necessarily enough teasers or enough trailers for it, more than giving you
just the right amount.
Yeah, it gives you just the right amount of substance to get you hyped without spoiling it. So I'm gonna give this trailer an A. I do a letter grade here in case you haven't noticed. So
yeah, I'd give it a definite A.
Definite A? Yeah, so that's going to be A for Infinity War. I'm super ready for that. I already got my tickets. The day the tickets came out, I was like, boom, done. And so I'm going to go see that opening night. I asked it off for work and everything. When my boss was like, why can't you close that? I'm like, Infinity War? He laughed. He's like, all right, then. So
He already asked it off.
yeah, I asked it off. He approved it. And then after he approved it, he's like, so why can't you close that night? And I'm like, Infinity War? He's like, oh, that's fair. So, yeah. So let's move on to the next one. We'll jump right into the next one. This one's going to be the newest Deadpool trailer. So this one's going to be Deadpool 2. Technically, I think it's the Cable trailer or something. Everything about Deadpool is correct. Everything that Deadpool is and aspires to be is. love that
I shit
about
my pants.
Ryan
Actually,
Reynolds, especially
that may have been
being
me.
Oh,
Deadpool.
you're living the dreams,
He
DP.
makes the perfect
Devil
Deadpool.
may care
Everything
attitude.
about him playing Deadpool is
Strong thighs. Beautiful
yeah,
girlfriend.
like in the whole
Sorry, I'm late.
Abomination
I was rounding up
of
all the
Deadpool.
gluten in the
But
world and launching
I
into
do
space
like
where it can't not hurt
everything
us ever
about
again.
this trailer.
Kiss me like you miss me,
It-
Red.
There is a lot of kind of evil necessarily as to like is he a
What
good
in the
guy?
foxicle is
Is he supposed to be
this?
a-
My name's
Yeah, like, I
Cable.
know in, like, the comics and
I'm here
stuff,
for the
like,
kid.
he teamed up with
What?
Deadpool
The
a
kid?
couple times, and he's kinda like
Move or die.
not a hero, but he's trying to protect the future kind of a thing.
Kids
But
give us a
I'm
chance
curious
to be
to
better
see,
than we
like,
used to be.
How they're gonna
He
play
needs
that,
you.
and I'm pretty sure that this
You're
kid
a
that he's
lot
going after
smarter
is
than I
Pyro.
look.
This
I ain't letting
young
Cable
Pyro.
kill this kid,
So,
but I can't do
Yeah.
this alone.
but I have
you
seen
speak
him,
up?
he's on a
It's hard to hear you
Hunt
with
for the
that
Wilder
pity
People.
dick in your mouth.
We're gonna form a super duper fucking group. We need them tough,
But
morally
I
flexible,
do like
and young
the
enough to
cast
carry their own
of
franchise for
people.
10 to
I
12 years.
definitely thought that-
We will be known as
I saw that, I'm like,
X-Force.
this is much
Isn't
better.
that a little
Terry Crews is a
derivative?
hilarious-
absolutely right.
hilarious actor.
Now,
And so the
let's
fact
go
that they
get
got
our
him
fuck
teaming up
on.
with
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants. Put
Everything
suckers in
is-
fear. Making the tears rain
My
down like
biggest
a
worry, though,
monsoon. Listen to the bass go.
Tell me
theme
they
of
got that in slow motion.
Doing the right thing is messy. But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty. And that
So my biggest-
is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished
Exactly.
college.
Yeah, so hopefully
It lives up to the hype,
this one actually
plus
is
plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make a
sequel, and
3.
it's not
Yeah,
just
why would
gonna
they? Stop it too.
screw
You
us
killed
over
it.
and stuff like that. But I'm really ready for it. I love the casting choice. They don't really tell, like, again, they don't tell you too much in this trailer, which is good. They tell you just enough to kind of get you confused but intrigued, and that's what I like. I like in one of the original or the first trailer where they were talking about Cable, and then they were talking about him get like the CGI arm, and he's like, "It's not like we're trying to cut out a mustache." I'm interested to see Josh Brolin being Cable in this movie especially after seeing him be Thanos in the last movie. So it'll definitely be a big role change, but I mean, I like the trailer. My biggest worry still is going to be the fact that it's going to be a sequel that isn't necessarily the best, or it's going to try too hard. So I mean, I'd probably give this trailer an A-, just because it looks good, but there's also a lot happening in the trailer that kind of gets you a little confused.
I mean, it is Deadpool, so I don't expect too little, but B+ probably.
B+? Yeah. So A-, B+. About a good range for the trailer for there. I mean, hopefully we're not just going to go completely downhill with trailers. So,
F-.
wait, what?
Not
What?
F-.
Oh, ooh.
No. Okay.
I got G-. The worst grade ever. So we're going to go on to one. This one is kind of one that was somewhat under the radar, but if you happen to see a trailer, you were very ready for it. It's called Isle of Dogs. This was a movie that was created by the same people that did Fantastic Mr. Fox.
The Japanese
I don't know if you've ever
archipelago.
seen that.
20 years in the future.
It's a beautiful movie. You
Canine
need to watch
saturation
the
has
movie.
reached
It's
epidemic proportions. An outbreak of dog flu rips through the city of Megasaki.
Yeah.
Mayor Kobayashi
It's
issues
definitely,
emergency
like,
orders,
It's got that stop motion.
calling for a hasty
Stop motion.
quarantine. Trash Island becomes an exile colony.
Yeah.
The Isle of Dogs.
I mean, it is.
I don't think I
claymation,
can
but,
stomach
like,
any more of this garbage.
Exactly.
Same here.
Words out of my mouth.
Yeah, like Wally doesn't let my Walton go and stuff like that.
Nobody's giving
It
up
has a
around here,
very
and don't you
distinct
forget it,
art
ever.
style,
You're
and
Rex.
it's something
You're
that
king.
you don't
You're
see in
Duke.
a lot
You're
of
boss.
movies,
I'm Chief.
if any at
We're
all.
a pack of
To see
scary,
another
indestructible
movie where
alpha
they do
dogs.
something like Fantastic Mr. Fox
Atari
and this type
Kobayashi,
of
you
art style.
heroically hijacked a Junior Turboprop XJ750 and flew it to the island because of your dog.
Darn it.
And it's like
I've got a crush on you.
We get the idea.
You're looking for your lost dog Spots. Does anybody know him?
I've lost all of my pride.
Also, the fact
Spots,
that
if
this
he's
is, like,
alive, may very well be
talking
living
dogs
even
and
at this
stuff,
moment
and
as
then
a
the
captive
human is actually
prisoner.
normal.
Somebody is up to something.
One to guide me.
I mean,
Will you help him?
I do want to see the movie because,
The little
like I said, I
pilot.
love Fantastic.
Why should I?
Because he's a 12-year-old boy.
Be able to just be
Dogs
like,
love those.
I want to see.
We'll find him.
I probably will end up seeing it.
Wherever
but
he is, if he's
I mean,
alive,
I'll take it.
we'll find your dog.
A little bit of.
It's gonna be a fight.
Or somebody spoke his language.
To the north,
From the
a long
text and
rickety
stuff.
causeway over a noxious sludge marsh
So I am-
leading to a radioactive
I will
landfill
watch the
polluted by
movie.
toxic
I
chemical garbage.
am a little
That's our
worried about
destination.
it. I
Great.
love the art
Get
style.
ready
The
to
art
jump.
style, I love that forever. It's genius. It's a genius and different art style that you don't see in a lot of movies. So
It's not overly used.
it's definitely not overly used. Like I said, Fantastic Mr. Fox was one of the last films that I saw with that type of art style. And claymation is definitely something that takes a lot of time and patience. And being able to make a movie with it,
Stop motion.
yeah,
for
definitely.
hours of movie.
Yeah, so and especially with this type of animation and like we were mentioning, it's just seeing it in the theaters and seeing what type of potential it holds, especially in today, is just something that I'm excited for. So I'd probably give this trailer a B because I like the art style, I like where it's going, but I don't understand enough about it.
I'm probably gonna have to go with a B as well because there's not enough detail. I don't know what it's quite about. but
Yeah.
it's pretty cool art style.
I mean, it looks like it's about a boy trying to find his dog, but like ultimately it's a boy trying to find a dog. Dogs are on island. Government trying to blow up island or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
probably gonna be one of those you have to watch to find out. What
it's probably one of those you have to watch to find out. It's probably one of those movies where you have to watch it twice to kind of understand. So that's why that's a little bit of my worry also.
It's gonna be interesting of how much they could actually add to something like that.
Exactly. So hopefully it turns out well. But like I said, I'm gonna give it a B. B on your end. So that'll be for Isle of Dogs. So next one is something I stumbled upon when I was watching, I think, Flash a couple weeks ago or last week. And it's a show called Krypton. It's a sci-fi show that originally, watching the trailer, I was kind of like, really, another Superman show or movie or whatever. But it turns out that this is actually, if you watch the other trailers, this is like a prequel to before what happened to Krypton and
Before the planet was destroyed.
Mhm.
Because I know we have Superman and then we have Supergirl already.
yeah.
Now.
So yeah, so this is actually the story of Superman's grandfather. Because like I said, if you watch the other trailers, then you find out that Superman is this guy's grandson. So and then another one of the trailers is it has Brainiac. So I'm like, yes, I want to see Brainiac actually come in and wreck some days and everything.
Hopefully they do a good job of telling the backstory behind all of it as well. Cause
They probably will. I mean, I can see the show maybe having at least 5 seasons. I think it could probably fit 5 seasons in, and then that like 5th season will be like the time where Krypton blows up or whatever. Because a lot of shows, like, you can only do so many seasons before it just starts getting bad. Like Arrow. Arrow's on season 6 now, and it's going downhill a bit.
as well as with the movies or the shows, it's like I just forgot what I was gonna say.
It's all right. But yeah, like with a lot of the shows, like especially, you have to be very careful with how many seasons you do or like what you put in each season, because ultimately, like if you repeat the same pattern or even if you just kind of keep it inconsistent, you're gonna lose a lot of viewers.
Now I remember.
What were you gonna say?
So usually when it comes to like Marvel or DC, the shows or the movies or whatever, sometimes they take more from the comics or not. So I don't know if they're gonna, with this movie, be more true to the comic or they're gonna go their own route.
I mean, if there is a comic about like his grandfather, they might try and stick with
I'm
it.
not sure about the grandfather, but more of Krypton itself.
Of Krypton itself. I mean, they might, but I mean, given the fact that it is the Sci-Fi Channel, they might put their own little twist in, like the fact that Brainiac is going to be the villain in the first one. I'm pretty sure Brainiac wasn't introduced until Superman himself, so they are going to add their own plots and twists and stuff like that. But I mean,
make it original.
Yeah,
somewhat.
Yeah, but like I said, like at first, because I straight up hate Superman. Leaving me hate comments and whatever in here, it's fine. I'm gonna take it with me to the grave. I hate Superman. He's just no. But this show actually looks interesting, and it shows the fact of like they aren't just super overpowered beings because they're all on the same planet, so they are all equal rather than just like I'm a god, you're all pathetic.
Yeah.
So
it's not OP. People can actually everyone can have a fair fight.
Exactly, and so I probably will give this trailer probably an A-, because it definitely tells you what it's going to be about, but it doesn't explain like what's going to happen, and so it kind of leaves that mystery of like, ooh, what's this about? Especially after hearing so much about Krypton and then like not really getting that opportunity to see it. I'm interested. So
I'm more of a Marvel than a DC fan, I will admit, but I'd probably give this a B+ because it does look pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Marvel is good. Marvel's good. I love their movies.
There'll always be a war against Marvel and DC everywhere.
Yeah, unless comes a day where they do a crossover movie of DC versus Marvel, like they did in the comics, where they actually did have a crossover. So
true.
But I mean, I'm a big DC. I love DC because, I mean, you've got your overpowered people, but then you also have ways to defeat them, and then there's also like regular humans that are trying to do good. Whereas with like Marvel, it seems like everybody's a superhuman, or some sort of superhuman, or a god. So, I mean, I like DC. I do like Marvel. I love the Marvel movies, TV shows. I like DC, comics and stuff like that. I still would go with DC, but now that we got that little debate out of the way.
It's always going to be there.
Oh, yeah, it's always going to be there. So this next one's going to be The Grinch. It's got the art style of The Lorax, and I loved The Lorax.
It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they do with this because I know that, like with the Jim Carrey version, they made The Grinch like just this rotten person and stuff like that. And in this, it shows like he's, that rotten person still, but he's more of a person rather than just like, I hate everything.
I mean, they see him go to the town, so I mean, as well as I think it's not going to be less him being rotten as more of him, like they're going to put a comedic twist on it.
It's less of him being just this rotten guy, more of like, he's going to troll everyone.
Right.
And like I mentioned before, it's Benedict Cumberbatch as the voice of him, and so
we don't really see him talk much in the trailer. That's the thing.
Yeah, you see a little bit in the first, and then when he's going to the store and he's talking to the lady, which will come up soon on here.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know. I like the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch has this wide range of being able to do stuff, and
as an actor, he can pull off so many different things.
Yeah, and seeing him as a voice of the Grinch, this character that's just like, Jim Carrey is the one who kind of took. Hi, Nora. He's the one that just took the role of the Grinch and just turned it around and made it just something that is just beautiful. So, like I said, I'm very interested to see how Benedict Cumberbatch does the voice of the Grinch in this. Plus, not to mention, like I said, the art style and the way that Illumination does their videos is just amazing. Despicable Me was really good. Minions was good. The other two Despicable Me's we don't talk about because I never watched them. I don't plan to watch them, and they're just kind of But I do... Go ahead.
The real question is, how's he going to ruin Christmas this time if he's actually going to try?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is like, is he going to attempt to ruin Christmas, or is this going to be like a story of like before the Christmas ruining, of like just kind of his everyday life?
That or how, oh no, never mind. They told him how he became bad in
the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I do wonder if it is just going to be a story of him just everyday life and not specifically trying to ruin Christmas until probably the very end, where he's just kind of like, I'm gonna go around, just kind of do what I normally do. I'm gonna go into this town where not really anybody knows me, but they kind of know me enough to be like, oh, he's bad. But
his everyday living his life.
I'd probably give this trailer an A though, because like I said, it doesn't tell you anything, which is good because I'm glad it doesn't. But it definitely, given the fact that Grinch is such a very loved character and Dr. Seuss is very big, especially with little kids even now after years, I'm excited for this.
Due to the animation of like the Lorax, and I like the Lorax, and this being its who knows what, I'm gonna give it an A, and I'm probably gonna go see it.
Oh, I'm gonna go see it hands down. So that's the Grinch. That's all the trailers that we have for today. It's a lot shorter video than normal, but hey, it's fine as long as you guys enjoyed it. Clay, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you can come by for another one. That'd be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And as always, this is Pop Culture Critics signing off.